Hello, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Zandalee if you're new here, and today I wanted to have a little chit chat with you guys while I show you this full face Glossier makeup look, and let's get into it. So obviously my skin is already prepped. If you want to see how my skin is prepped, what products I used, you're gonna have to go back to my last full face Glossier video, which is basically my skincare routine that includes all of those products. And so go check that out and then you can come back here. First, I'm gonna apply a bit more of my berrybalm.com. I have a ton of these balm.coms. They are amazing. This one is obviously pretty new. As you can tell, it's like quite full still. I'm just putting a little bit on my finger and then on my lips. Oh, I should take my Apple Watch off. I recently got an Apple Watch thanks to my amazing husband, but I haven't decided yet if I'm team Apple Watch or team Fitbit. So I'm wearing both. I look a bit goofy, but I'll take these off now. I also need to get my hair out of the way. So I got these little Glossier clips. They were a free gift in purchase during Christmas time, I think. My next step is some skin tint. I've got the Glossier skin tint in the shade G8. I think I mentioned in my full Get Ready With Me video that it really doesn't matter what shade you have because it's very sheer. And so if you are not sure, it doesn't really matter. Just go for it because it's pretty sheer coverage. This looks way darker than my actual skin tone, and once it's on, it looks fine. So it's been quite a while since I chatted with you guys. The last time I chatted with you was in my Get Ready With Me everyday makeup look. By the way, I'm using a sponge. Glossier is like supposed to be very effortless. You can obviously use your hands. I'm just used to using a beauty blender. This month has been really good. It is coming up on the end of February. Today is actually February 29th, leap day. I am very pleasantly surprised because the weather has been so good. Normally February is freezing. I don't know why you think the weather's interesting, but I'm happy about the weather. And I'm really excited because in a few weeks, we are going on a cruise. It's my first cruise ever. I'm really excited. We are flying into Florida and then doing 7 days with my husband's family, with his brother and sister-in-law and his parents. They're awesome. We're lucky that we like our family. I'm really looking forward to that. I've never been on a cruise, so if you've been on a cruise, comment down below what I should pack, what I should know. Are they gonna rip me off? Because it seems like maybe they are. So next I'm going in with some stretch concealer. It comes in this little pot, also in the shade G8. I haven't used this much because it's very, obviously, if you saw my Get Ready With Me video, I use a stick concealer. And so this one, you kind of have to use your fingers. You just kind of rub it in like so. See, this looks way darker than it should be, but I'm just gonna pat it in under my eyes there. Forgot to rub my nose makeup in, that's amazing. Okay, that's blended in. Stretch concealer. I'm just patting it under my eyes there, trying not to wipe away the foundation that I obviously put there, and trying to make sure that it's all blended in. It does actually match nicely. It looks really dark in the pot, but it seems to match my skin tone all right, from what I can tell. And I've got a few little spots here, so I'm just gonna go in and cover those up as well. So as I was saying, this month has been really fun because I've been going to Barry's really consistently. Barry's is a boot camp style workout, I guess. You do half your workout on a treadmill and half your workout on the floor with like weights and resistant bands, and I hate running. I hate it. So I've been doing double floor, which a lot of people is like, oh my gosh, how can you do double floor? And in my mind, I'm like, how can you do the treadmill? I cannot run. I can't. I hate it. But this month I'm trying to push myself. So I'm aiming to do 20 classes in 30 days, which is wild. Next, I'm just going to mattify my face with the Glossier Wowder. This is in the shade G8 to G10. So I guess it's a bit of a range because it is fairly translucent. It comes on like a little sponge bounce thing like that. So you just dab it with your brush and then you put it on. So like I was saying, I'm trying to push myself. I'm doing 20 classes in 30 days. So far I have done 7, which is pretty awesome. I've still got like 2.5 weeks left to get 13 classes. So that's exciting. And along with pushing myself, I am trying to do at least 1 treadmill class a week. That means I'll do 50% on the treadmill and 50% on the floor. The people at Barry's are so nice, and they're like, just do what you can, and they have these little electric foam rollers, and so they vibrate while you foam roll. It's very painful, but very helpful. Next, I'm going in with some cloud paint in the color Beam. This is the liquid blush that Glossier offers. It's obviously buildable, so depending on how much color you want, you can add, but I'm just gonna put a little bit on my hand like so. Then I can use a little bit or a lot, so just take it with my finger. I've heard too, if you use a stippling brush, it will go on a bit more smoothly, but I don't have a stippling brush for my blush. I like this color because it's a bit more peachy, pinky, which is more my kind of colors, but they do have quite a few colors. They have like a more purpley tone one, which they accidentally sent me, which is amazing. I'm too scared to use it because it looks so dark and purple. You really do not need a lot to get some color, and you just kind of dab it in. This is also very hard without a mirror, so hopefully one side does not end up way more pigmented than the other, because that's gonna be funny. All right, see, the other side's more pigmented already. I love how effortless Glossier products are. All right, my next product is Halo Scope. This is Glossier's highlight. I've got it in the color Topaz, and I actually have not used it yet, so this is what it looks like. I'm a little bit nervous because I got this really golden color with the intent that this would be like my summer highlighter, especially for the cruise. I want to do like a no makeup look, and so I'm nervous to put it on because what if it's the wrong shade, but let's find out together. That's pretty, it is pretty golden. I also have been trying to read these books that I've had forever. One of them is The Road Back to You by Ian Morgan Cron. It's a book all about the Enneagram, and I'm about halfway through that. Wow, that is shiny. Look at that. I'm about halfway through the Enneagram one, and I'm hoping to take the You Are a Badass one on the cruise. Nothing like reading a book by the pool, especially one that is supposed to make you feel confident. I feel like I've got a ton of ideas all the time and things I want to do in my life. I just always change my mind. I feel like I'm having a quarter life crisis, and I'm not even 25 yet, so I want to change my mind all the time what I want to do in life, and so I'm hoping that these books kind of give me some clarity as well as through some prayer. I don't know, I have a lot of ideas in life, and I always get like what's it called, like analysis paralysis or indecision disease or whatever it is. I have all these ideas and I want to do them all at once, and I want them all to succeed at once, and then I'm like, oh well, I can't do them all at once, so I just do none of them. So I'm trying to push through that, and that's also part of learning about my Enneagram number. I just gotta like push through it because it's scary. It'll be worth it. So I'm excited. Hopefully they help. If you've read either of those books, let me know what you thought. Okay, moving on to the eyes. I've got Lid Star here in the color Fawn. This is Glossier's liquid eyeshadow. They've got a ton of these really pretty sparkly colors. This color reminds me of the Charlotte Tilbury eyeshadow I started using. So hopefully it's not too similar, because otherwise I got two eyeshadows that are the same. I'm just gonna do a little sweep on there. Earlier this week, Glossier launched some new eyeshadows called Sky Wash, and they are more matte colors and sort of pale, kind of springy colors. They've got like a blue and a green and some orangey terracotta colors that look also very beautiful. I'm excited to try those. And if you don't know already, Glossier has quite the cult following. You can just tell by all the tweets on Twitter. People go nuts. When they launched Sky Wash this week, I saw someone tweet, I don't even wear eyeshadow and I want the new eyeshadow. That's just what Glossier has done, which is so cool. I think it's amazing when a brand can build such a following and such a consumer base that it doesn't really matter what they put out, people want it. All right, last couple steps here. We've got Brow Flick. This is Glossier's version of an eyebrow pencil, basically. It's got this tiny little tip, and you kind of flick it up to fill in your brows. I mentioned this in my Get Ready With Me video, my everyday makeup, that I have this product, and I haven't tried it yet because I'm scared I love it. And then I have two brow products, and I try to only have like one of those kind of essential products like foundation and stuff like that. This is my first time using it and I don't have a mirror, so hopefully I don't mess up. You're coming along with the journey. I'm gonna get nice and close here. All right, that was actually very cool. I like that. It was not that hard to use and not as daunting as I thought it was gonna be. It really does look like little hair flecks, which is so cool. I'm gonna try and do the other eyebrow now. It's gonna be difficult because I'm right-handed. It worked. I'm just gonna finish it off with some boy brow. Both of these products are in the shade brown. I know that boy brow also comes in black and clear, but I'm not sure what other colors the brow flick comes in. I'm sure black, but probably not clear. That would make sense. I love it. I love that combo. That looks so good and it was so easy. That's amazing. All right, for my very last step, I have got Glossier lip gloss in clear. I was chatting with my friend Melissa the other day and she said this is her favorite. I can't open it. Why can't I open it? My hands are probably too greasy. Anyway, my friend Melissa was saying this is her favorite Glossier product. She loves the red one, and I was too scared to get the red one because I feel like a red lip is very bold, but she says it's not that red, it's just like a good tint. I got the one in clear. This really does remind me of middle school, and I think I read a tweet about this that said, like when they launched it, that said, why did my hair just instantly stick to my lips when I saw this product? Which is true, and yet somehow they're still selling it and people still love it. I'm gonna give it a try. All right, it is a little bit sticky, but not like I don't know if you ever used those Victoria's Secret lip glosses where it kind of felt like pulling glue apart when you opened your lips. This is like a nice hydrating sticky. It doesn't feel like just a coat of glue on top of your lips. It feels like almost like a bomb.com, but in a more liquid version. And that was my full face Glossier look. I hope you guys enjoyed. It was super easy, effortless. I love Glossier. Let me know if you are as addicted to Glossier as I am, if you've read any of those books, if you've got any tips for going on a cruise for me, and if you have any video requests, let me know because summer's coming up and I am stoked. I'm happy to be creating. I'm so glad you guys are here, and I'll see you again next week.